Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Good morning. Welcome to worship here at First Presbyterian Church. Whether you're here or here in spirit, it is an interesting year and interesting time we find ourselves in. And so we are gathered here, whether listening on 105.9 WLNI or watching over the video feed, the video stream on our website, fpcly.org. We welcome you to worship this morning. I'm Chad McCain, one of the pastors here, along with Reverend Peter Thompson, who's away this week. And along with me this morning, leading worship, Dave Tate. Thank you for being here and for assisting in worship. Along with Corey, Catherine, and Kathleen. Welcome. A few announcements before we begin our worship this morning. Session is called a congregational meeting next week following our outdoor service. The meeting will start approximately 9:30 a.m. with two purposes. The first is for the congregation to concur with my request to dissolve my call as associate pastor. That call will go into effect November 30th, which is tomorrow, but the meeting for the congregation will be next Sunday. The second purpose is to nominate and elect Dan Grabeel, Jackie Hill, Rick Milam, Stannard Preston, Ken Slusher, Dickie Stowers, Bob Thomas, and Michael Trexler to serve First Presbyterian Church of Lynchburg as elders, as ruling elders, in the class of 2023. So we give thanks for the work of the nominating committee and that team, and we give thanks for these who have chosen to answer the call and to serve as elders for the class of 2023. In other great news, our FM transmitter has come in and is working, so if you long for human contact but at a safe distance, come join us for outdoor worship, even in the cold months. You can sit in the warmth and comfort of your car, tune your radio to 92.7, and you don't have to write that down now. We'll have signs out for your ease. And you can join us outside in worship in the parking lot while staying in your car listening on the radio. Again, we are live streaming this morning for the first time. If you go to our website, if you're listening on the radio or if you're checking on Facebook perhaps, we're not on Facebook feed for live anymore. We've shifted for live stream to the church's website. So you can click on that Worship Now or Watch Now button and live stream. And I want to give thanks to Corey, to Kathleen and Catherine Adams, to Kathleen Lifsey and Catherine Adams for their work in setting this up. It's been an amazing work and something to behold. Walk with God will happen today at 4:30. We'll meet in the upper parking lot by the prayer tree and the rose garden about 4:30, and we'll have a brief devotional and take a walk together in fellowship and in spirit at 4:30 going down Peakland Avenue. There are no updates regarding COVID and reopening of the church, but stay tuned as things progress. We will be certain to keep you informed. A few other announcements before we begin. Our Rooted and Reaching campaign. I'm pleased and thankful to God to announce that the campaign and you all have pledged and raised over $2.4 million. What a remarkable feat. So thank you to those of you who have already pledged, and for those who have not had an opportunity or not yet pledged, we welcome your participation. So also our annual pledge has raised about $514,000 in pledges, which is about a third of the total number of pledges of 140 pledge families and individuals, but only about 2/5 of the budget. So we still have some more work to do there, and we ask that you prayerfully consider doing so. We encourage you to send in your pledge cards if you've not done so yet. Our orange cart has been out in the narthex and out in the circle during the outside worship service this month. And I'm pleased to announce we had a goal of about 750 cans, if I remember right, from my conversations with Kat and with Tracy Baker. And as of last Tuesday, which more cans came in this morning, we had raised or brought in over 870 cans to help Rivermont Food Pantry and our neighbors who are certainly in need during this pandemic. So thanks be to God for that. And with the other announcements I'll leave to your perusal, there is a bulletin online that you can search and pull up. We'll use some of that for worship later. But now, let us worship God in spirit and in truth.